recording. Okay, so, gentlemen, I guess it's time to start picking up the pieces. So, as a quick reminder, previous night, before you all went to, sleep, um, two things happened. There was a slight confrontation with the sheriff, where a certain Malkavian got tortured, and then woken towards the morning. And then there was a certain problem with werewolves having, found someone. So, Vivian wakes first in the evening. What was the role to awaken from torpor? It was like a humanity at 8 kind of thing?
Best to go double check, I think.
Uh, 283. In the book, not the PDF, motherfuckers.
So spend a blood point and make an awakening roll.
Give
Following.
me...
Okay.
Okay, so, awakening. Where is it on the page? Oh god.
Oh, it's right.
And
right
go
here
to
on the right.
262 to see how awakening works. Oh, you cunts.
291. It's on the bottom right side.
Yeah. Okay. So, I assume you still have blood in your system, right?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. That has not gotten eaten, luckily for you. So, yeah, spend a blood point, and actually, since you're at 8, I'm gonna let you just pop right out. Since there's no point making you roll at 8.
I can just bypass it. Yay.
Okay, so the last thing you remember as you come to is, well, horrible pain. You're also horribly bad wounded. You're at crippled with lethal still. And
Oh.
it's weird. Your limbs don't quite bend the way they're supposed to. And it's, yeah, you've been stuffed into some dark, tight space. It's dark.
Well, I suppose the first thing to do, spend 2 blood points, heal up a little bit more.
Okay. Make a strength check for me at 6. To see if you can squeeze yourself around. Actually, it can be strength athletics if you have any athletics. But, oh, actually, no, fuck it. We'll call it dex. It can be either or. See if you can essentially fold your limbs into the proper angles so as they heal. Yep, okay. So, you're semi-assembled. Move around a bit. Yep. Hand upwards. Yep, that's a lid. It's a barrel. They put you in a barrel.
What? I wouldn't put her in a barrel.
Well, you are hiding. The Malks hid her body separately.
Motherfuckers.
Seems logical.
Push against the lid.
Might as well.
Doesn't really give easily.
How unfortunate.
Yep. Push against it, strain. They put something heavy on it. Probably hit the barrel in a pile somewhere.
Great.
How do you wish to proceed?
Try going side to side first.
Bong, bong, bong. Bong, bong.
Don't think it worked out.
You can try and roll your strength at 6 as an extended thing to try and tip the barrel over.
Guys, we could do this.
We believe in you, Vian.
Keep going. Okay, okay.
Oh,
It's not a botch. He can keep going.
no.
Oh, that one's a botch.
Okay. Well, you are gonna hate me for this. But, you know what? You come spilling out of the barrel, and then you see the stack of boxes it was piled under just lean over and come towards you. Some soak for bashing.
Well, we can try.
That's no damage.
Yeah, that stung a bit. But, you know, no permanent harm.
Yay.
Would have been funny if you went to Topper again.
You'll notice that I carefully calculated it so that that wasn't a possibility.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm up. I'm about. Really hungry, though. Need some blood. Now, where am I?
No windows here. Walls seem to be some kind of metal sheeting. Might be a shed. Might be a compartment in a warehouse. Might even be a basement. Still from inside.
Well, let's go around.
Roll me a 1d4. See which of these fuckers is actually nearby. Penny. Actually make it a... It's her. That's her humanity. Pretty high. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see if this... Yep, okay. So she's awake. Excellent. You don't see anyone. Obviously.
Wait. That leaves only one thing to go do. First things first. Need to eat.
Uh-huh. So whose lunch?
People.
Yeah, I would say that short of maybe Demi, most of you probably are past the point where you can feed on animals. Given your age and generation. So it would have to almost always be people.
Sadness.
I
Sure.
know. But you're old. Old people don't get rights, Jackalor.
I'll show them. I'm not that old.
Shut up, geezer.
So yeah, basic plan is to go and, I believe I am still wounded in appearance.
Noticeably so, yes.
So I would basically go and, use obfuscate to get around go into like a corner or something, get somebody to come over and help me out, and use my Dominate 3 to make them forget about the situation.
Mm-hmm. Well, generally speaking, you don't need to make them forget about it if you are feeding on them within, like, say, 5 minutes of them noticing you. Maybe
Oh,
10.
okay, then yeah.
Yeah, the bite is... it fucks with their memory. So you're good.
Sweet.
So,
Alright.
give me a charisma empathy thing for hunting. You do not have a personal domain, but the situation fits, generally speaking, and you have disciplines at your disposal, so we'll make it a 5 because you can leverage your hurt appearance, etc., as well as your power.
Sure. I have all the powers. Yay.
Okay. So yeah, a couple of people, you get 2. How much are you taking? Enough for
I will
that to
take...
kick in.
Really rather not. She can get this one pretty decent. I think she'll just go and hunt again after this part.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know anything's going on and doesn't know she's on some kind of time schedule, so...
Yep. Just woke up in a barrel, just Malkavian things.
But yeah, I'll use that to heal 2 more points.
Yeah. When you're finished with hunting for the first time, your Auspex senses are tingling. Should probably get in contact with the others, and there is someone watching you from the shadows.
Fun. Well, let's try and contact some people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I guess I will first just check up on... What's the first person she would check on would be Byron, actually.
Okay. Bacon. Where did you put Byron? You might be muted.
Yeah, I was fucking muted. On a cage, on his place probably, or
So he's in your apartment, in a corner, in a big, improvised at this moment cage, while the Bruja is busy making a proper one with steel bars.
yeah, that's the temporary prison for him.
Okay, you see Byron's chopped body folded into... essentially, it's one of those containers for transporting pets or animals, except like a really big one, like you would use for a big ass dog. If you didn't want them to just keep them on a leash. He's still asleep.
So he's Nighty Night too. Alright. That's the case. Well, it said to go and check with people. Suppose I'll just start going through the Malkavians real quick. So, check on Valda.
Okay. Let's see, how much blood did Walda have left? And what's Walda's self-control? Okay. Walda can afford to have spent 2, have healed and 1 to wake up. So, you're looking on Walda. She is just, well, at that point, you would probably catch Walda hunting. Her clothing is torn, and you can see quite a few wounds. Looks like she was in a scrape as well. Someone's been abusing your Malks.
What? Who did this?
So, going over to Demi. After you woke up the next night, with
Yeah, let me
Walda.
just put down a. Let me just put down a blood point since I did wake up.
Mm-hmm. What would you be doing? Like, her reaction would be like, I need to go hunt.
I'm gonna go hunt as well because I'm also low on blood.
Okay. Then you probably go your separate ways for now.
Yep.
Yep. Walda is pretty much hunting. And, well, for hilarity's sake, God, she would probably be doing the same thing you're doing.
Wait, what do you mean? What I'm doing?
What?
Me or?
What Epic is doing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, god damn it. No. Forgot. Dice pool penalty. Well, it's not a botch.
It's something, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, she's taking her time, healing up, recovering. And going through the other Malks, Bobby. What is Bobby doing? Bobby awake yet? Bobby looks like he has just finished dressing himself and he's going out from wherever he was sleeping.
Well, that means not all of them were fucked over. Good.
Mm-hmm. Tyrone and Jeanette, much the same. Let's see. Humanity. Jeanette is actually... Jeanette has assembled a wooden booth on a street corner and is busy telling fortunes.
Sweet.
Tyrone. What is Tyrone doing? Tyrone actually has a couple of ghouls with him, and looks like they're looking through some of the warehouses around here. Looks pretty systematic, and one of the ghouls would have a bag with him, couple of containers sticking out of it already. And as far as the clone girl, well, your vision flashes back to a street corner you passed like 10 minutes ago before you started checking in on everyone in detail, and she's just there, obfuscated by a lamppost, watching you.
Just funny.
By obfuscate, I mean the her obfuscate.
Since
Because
she's
he knows where she is.
obfuscated, since she's obfuscated as well, at most she would be able to see him.
I was just thinking because now through clairvoyance, Epic knows where she is and that she's watching. So that kind of seems like it would make her own obfuscate not work against.
It wouldn't. Not in this case. Like, as a rule of thumb, if it's a situation where they're in your face, like they're directly confronting you as they're looking at you, then it's enough to disrupt the fragile magic. If they're like a hidden observer or a distant observer, not so much.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So I suppose I'll check on the Demi now.
How does Havdan hunt? Probably chatting up gals in bars.
Yeah, so would that be charisma empathy or charisma expression?
Probably charisma expression.
Okay.
And
Should I roll instantly? Or?
Yeah, you can roll at 6 because enchanting voice. Actually, no. Never
I have a shit ton of
mind,
things.
you have a domain, so you are at a 3, I think.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I think we did say presence also helped a little bit with hunting, depending on what kind of hunting you are.
We can't go lower than 3, remember?
I know. That's why I'm saying like I have a shit ton of things that go in my
All
favor.
would help with this, but Demi, you would need to be spending blood on you.
2 from each, so that is 10 blood points.
Vivian, your parents always told you to be careful of the upper nobility, and if you ever saw things like that, you should go away and tell them immediately. It always stuck
Good
with
to
you
know.
for some reason. Captain is doing very naughty things to a lot of people.
In a very rapid succession.
Well, looks like most people are hunting. I might as well hunt again.
Okay, so meanwhile, Jackalor,
Yay.
what are you doing? Looking morosely at the letter from the Lord?
Probably not. I'd be probably looking through the library for my current projects.
Okay. You mentioned about upping one of your paths. I
Yes.
would not let you up Path of Mercury without practicing for at least a few weeks in downtime or actually using it in stressful situations, but you can up Focused Mind instead if you want.
Does that give me a gun? Yeah. Yeah, continue.
I mean, it's up to you, but you have used that enough to justify, you know. Other than that, you've probably been doing this on and off for the past week, so you probably know your own life. So I'm gonna want 3
Yeah,
rolls from you.
Yeah, I can increase my focused mind too.
So I'm gonna need 3 rolls of your library rate. Oh wait, yours is only a 4. Oh boy.
Yeah.
You ticked it down at some point.
Yes, I ticked it down.
Okay, well, either way. The first one is to see if you have information on the path for converting paths over effectively. That will be at 6, because that is something the Tremere have practiced in the past, and likely you have at least some of it. For the actual sorcerer's paths, it's gonna be at a 7, because even though those are useful, they are still a form of mortal magic that's not immediately used.
Yep. Understandable. Okay.
And
And 7.
yeah, 2 rolls at 7 now.
That
Okay.
went well. That went well.
Given your paranoid nature, the one you have more on is probably the one about wounding. But you have at least some of the basic principles for them, if not enough to actually, use them. But yeah,
Naturally.
some of that stuff is at your disposal. And, there's nothing to immediately say that this would be impossible if you could work out the details.
Cool.
You could always use Spirit's Touch on the letter. You might learn things.
I could. It's not like she's gonna tell, right?
Oh, wait, right. Your node isn't a 7, it's an 8, because you upped that.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I'll be using the Spirit's Touch on the letter.
Go ahead. Difficulty 7? Because even though it was a brief contact, could be some emotional residue there due to recent events.
So it was perception empathy, right?
I think it might have been a word.
No, it's empathy.
Yeah.
Almost everything on Auspex is empathy.
Yep.
Bullshit, one of the lower ones was awareness.
Yep, it is awareness for some of them, but most of the time it is.
This one is empathy. Okay. Was Aura's awareness? No?
Yes. No, it's empathy. It's the seeing through obfuscated awareness. Which is also level 2 power, but it's rolled into auras.
Okay.
Kind of.
Go ahead. Make a roll for it.
So that's 5 dice at, is it 7? Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
Yes. 7. Wow, 5 dice. He's a Tribir Elder, everyone. 5 dice on Auspex 3.
Isn't what I spent everything I had on, Yeah, no.
Mhm. She's either incredibly bored or she's gonna kill you. You can try again and roll at 8 if you want.
No, thanks. It's fine.
Don't want to risk a botch.
No, I don't want to risk a botch, especially with only 5 dice. It's not exactly like succeeding at 7.
Say anything to your treacherous subordinates about
They
this.
don't. I mean, why would they? I don't think it's normal for people to tell that the Lord is coming, so.
I mean, you know that they snitched on you. You even have a good guess as to
So-
who it must have been.
I don't. If they're aware, they're aware. If they're not, they're not.
You're not gonna, like, chew them out for ignoring subordination.
Not really. They probably had orders already from the Lord, and that technically goes beyond me, so.
You're just gonna be sad.
It's not really something I can chew them out on because they were following orders in all technicality.
Mm-hmm. So,
Other than that, have I during the week managed to get the phone lines working?
hmm. An intelligence law. At 8 if you don't have law, at 6 if you
I have
do.
law. I do have law.
So
It's
you've kept
actually
up
one of the
with
things that-
modern legal procedures.
Yep.
Okay, good. Matters.
Yeah, intelligence is creative.
Okay. That tips it over to where you would have been able to get them to not come during the day. And
Yay.
all of you high Auspex peeps, and by that I mean essentially 3 and above, you may roll your Auspex rating at 8. Gonna check the Toreador, see if any of them have that at suitably high levels.
Wow, that's unexpectedly well from me.
Give me a I also need to check the Tremere, because at least one of them has good Auspex. Okay. Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, impressive from everyone around.
Okay. So, Michelle knows that something is wrong near the north end of the city, the Gangrel and Malkavian territory. You and Vivian, Byron, it has to do with Byron. Him not being around has caused some sort of a problem, and it's about to cause a masquerade hoopla.
Okay, someone's calling the prince.
So,
Well, Bacon isn't here.
yeah.
Well, I'd like to contact Seneschal anyway to get him to send someone over there.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. So, can I talk to Seneschal, damn it?
Okay. You call Andy.
Is Sir Alan Percy around?
He is not available currently. He's dealing with another important matter.
There seems to be something concerning the Malkavian that with vicissitude. Something in the north end of the city, near the Malkavian and Gangrel territories. It's about to cause a masquerade breach. Sensed it through Auspex. If you would be so kind as to investigate, I believe it would be for the best.
I am looking at the tortured body of the Malkavian Inquisitor right now. And let me remember the protocol for this. Isn't enforcing order and avoiding most masquerade breaches, provided the vampire in question can't do it, the responsibility of either the sheriff or he who smelt it?
I mean, I will be moving there with all haste, but I have a feeling it has to do with his vicissitude creation, if he had any. So backup would be appreciated.
Alright.
And could you inform the sheriff?
Yes, I'll inform the sheriff, but let me just level you. We have what might turn into a major werewolf problem here right now. We're busy, and I think the princess ghouls will be staying right here and arming themselves with silver, just in case.
Oh my. Do you need wards against werewolves? Because I will provide that. Just, gods.
I will inform the prince that this is a possibility.
I guess I will have to deal with this myself.
Hey, you can
Yes.
use the changeling node to create a Princess Elysium and Haven in a safe spot that no werewolf can penetrate.
I also inform the sheriff I wish to speak to him about these werewolves. As he rubs his temples.
Okay. Epic, you there?
Yeah.
So, you also picked up something horrible about to happen there, and you have an idea as to the general location with 4 successes. Do you have a specific plan for doing something about it, or are you gonna point it off at someone or ignore it?
See if I can't check where Byron's house was. Haven, whatever.
You can ask the clown girl, but she just says that she wasn't sure he had one, and he was always reluctant to speak about where he slept, so people didn't press him because, you know, generally bad tone among vampires to do that.
Yeah, but one of the things I was doing for the first week there was checking up on the Malkavians, remember? So
would it go as...
unless he sleeps somewhere besides his domain, I probably should have an idea where that is.
You know that it's somewhere on the shore. Unless you were specifically making sure to map out where they sleep, which you Which, if you have been doing, there's a chance they would have detected you, because your obfuscate sucks. Unless, again, just doing aspects, and yeah.
So it was
yeah.
just doing it through off specs. It wasn't for any long periods of time or anything.
Yeah, if you were specifically trying to figure out where people sleep, then you would have an idea, yes. So you would know that he has, like, it's a half abandoned slum, probably, but he has like a couple of apartments where he also
Alright.
runs his, you know, emergency nighttime vet thing out of.
Alright. Then she will mix her next hunting role while heading over there. So she's basically still trying to get a little bit more blood, but she's not really spending a lot of time on it.
Okay, so your previous hunting rolls were at a 5, make it a 7, because you're trying to, you know, keep them.
Not a
Oh.
botch.
Yeah,
Not a
this is a
botch.
botch.
You know, yeah. It's,
I'm fine with it.
yeah, the people, you do find quite a few that would be willing to help you, but the problem is, it's, you know, it's not like deep night yet, but it's getting later, and the streets are dangerous, and they want to escort you and take you to the police, and they try to call other passerbys over to see if someone can go and phone the police, and, you know, it's something you
Forget
can
what just happened.
yeah,
You also forget what just happened.
you can work your way around it. It doesn't delay you over much, but there's no good opportunity to grab any more blood.
Okay. Well, then, time to go and check out what's going on over here.
Okay, you head on over to the apartment, and you just head in obfuscated.
Yeah.
Okay, the front door is essentially, you can see where it was locked, and that has just been shattered, and from the inside, like something heavy hit it, possibly repeatedly. Going inside where there are some animal cages, those have been twisted open, and there's just bits of fur and a few splatters of blood and flesh left of whatever animals were kept in there.
Well, time to go track it down, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yay.
Do you have any survival?
Don't think so.
Yeah. You can spend like 15 minutes investigating the place, and it will give you the chance to use Auspex on any relevant objects. Or you can try and track it right now. You have enough Auspex to certainly try. So you would be rolling your perception rating at like a 6, given that you don't have the skill and it's in the middle of the city.
I feel it's more important to try and figure out whatever's going on here. So, and by that I mean track down whatever escaped.
Mhm.
So, well, let's give it a shot. This is not bad.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you're making good time, and you actually hear a groan from one of the alleys as you're following the trail, and you walk in, and there is one. Essentially, there's no way to describe it other than a savage piece of meat, and another person that is just essentially lying in a pool of their own blood. Pale, horrified eyes. Two bites taken out of him.
Poor thing.
Do you happen to have any medicine?
I have a dot in about everything. So yes.
a perception medicine at a yeah, just a 6 will do. You can also, well, you can try and use your aspects on this to reduce it as well.
Oh, Auspex reduces it?
Yeah, at least partially. And since even if you were reducing it 2 per 1, you would be at 3. You know, you have enough to be able to tell, and it's also technically. Yeah, you look at those bites, whatever it is, you can just see how the wound was made. It's like there's a normal set of teeth, and then there's an extra row or 2 rows of teeth that extend an angle backwards, just shredding something as they rip into it. Looks like some kind of an animal, but one that has had its mouth slightly adjusted for effectiveness.
Aw, poor thing.
And judging from, the savaged remains of what used to be a person, nobody was left to feed his pets.
I see how it is.
So, at some point they got desperate and broke out.
Wonder if there's more of them.
There is a person there that's drifting in and out of consciousness, so you have a witness.
Oh, they're not even dead quite yet.
They're not dead, you can still save them. Do you want to try and
Best
use
way to save
medicine to... Well, the leg is probably gone unless you use vampire blood, but you can put a tourniquet on it. Maybe they will last till an ambulance arrives.
Well, I think that might be for the best if I try that. But first of all, I need to make sure that the thing is going to play nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. Actually, the successes on that, and that you have fucked on aspects, you can see multiple paw prints just, that seem vaguely canine. Just heading away. Down the street.
There is more of them.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
Going to need some help on this.
none of them have gone down. The piece of meat in the alleyway was probably an ordinary person that got hunted.
Okay.
So, if you want to apply first aid, give me a wits medicine. At 6. Here, take these horse tranquilizers.
Totally. Right.
I mean, if you kill them, what's the worst that will happen?
Humanity loss.
I'll
That's
spend
not
a
what the
willpower
worst will
point on
happen.
trying to help them out.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
You were able to stop most of the bleeding. They're just shivering. They're just breathing rapidly. Just
And then we'll
looking...
attempt to have them forget what happened to them. Obviously, it was a very traumatic incident.
Okay, roll me for forgettingness at a, we'll call it a 6, because they're in shock, they're afraid for their life, and, not very willing to pay attention to you. Which, makes it harder.
Definitely can't stop looking in my eyes.
It's slightly hard. Lots of slightly harders that apply to one big a lot harder than it would. Normally, normies would be like at a 3.
Normies have shit willpower. Turns out.
Oh well, let's try and roll it. I think it worked.
Okay, they forget what happened. Probably a shock reaction.
Probably.
Okay. So, give another tracking roll. This.
I will actually contact Halfdan and tell him that I have some very hungry animals that I need some help with.
Demi, you hear a voice in your head.
Okay.
Something about very hungry animals that Vivian needs help with.
I am currently over here, tracking more of them.
Telling me telepathically I'm here doesn't really tell me where you are.
You can send an image
I
of the street corner.
Said, yeah, I
Okay,
said
okay.
here, like the Lake Terrace and Oaks, not particularly. Oh,
Okay.
because we don't know specific streets or anything on this.
When do I get to head over there?
Am I nearby? Can I get there pretty quickly by with foot or?
Roll me a luck die, because your territory might have more than one bar around edges. Yeah, you're like here, so if you could grab a card, that would help. Jackalor, what are you bringing with?
The only one I'd be bringing with me would be Michelle.
Okay, because she hasn't betrayed you yet.
It's because she has aspects.
Okay.
A lot of it.
In that case,
Also, I'm going to ask her if she sensed anything.
yeah, she said she did. She just didn't know where it was. And
Yeah.
let's see. Yeah, she's trying to hurry. It's not very effective in a city, but doesn't fuck it up.
I'm just sitting in the back with Kane. One of those large black coats. Hey.
Goddamn. Like, holy crap. Like, I just listened to this description and my mind just completely bypasses as the impartiality. It's like, wow, what a third. Okay. Yeah, unless you do get a car, you're gonna get there after Jackalot.
Yeah. How late is it in the night? Are there still taxis around? Are there actually taxis in 1957?
Oh, there's certainly
Yes.
taxis. You can get one.
Yeah, I'll get a taxi. Also, before I really go, just to confirm my hunting roll from before, was there 10 people or 6 people?
There would have been 5. Like a mild orgy, essentially.
Okay, so that would be 10 blood points if I take 2 from each. So that gets me up to 19. Damn, son.
Mm-hmm.
And last thing, because this might go into bad, since I had a really good night, well, at that hour, would that maybe get a willpower back for me due to my nature? I love you too.
No, but you can have one back after you have an enjoyable fight to wrap it up.
Sweet, let's go. Let's see if I can get a taxi.
Okay.
So, I think you mentioned there was another piece of meat of what might have been formerly a person.
Yeah, there's a human-looking ribcage. Not a lot of left. It's like based on those 7 successes. Like those 2 people were walking, and then these things probably attacked from behind. One of them went down immediately. The other had his leg ripped open and shredded. So they just jumped on the one that went down immediately and ignored the other one while they ate.
I'll see if I can gain any blood from the one that's really screwed up.
Okay. I have 2 points.
I'll use 1 point to heal.
Okay. And how quickly does Enemy stacks there. Okay, pretty quickly you are heading over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Considering that Epic spent some time hunting, how long does it actually take me to find the area?
I didn't spend much time hunting.
Well, some of it anyway.
The Auspex ping kicked in after that first hour, so you wouldn't be that far behind them. Like,
Okay.
as he's finishing drinking and healing, you're probably coming up to the general area. The problem is you don't have a specific idea as to exactly where it's supposed to happen.
Nope, I don't. But I mean, vicissitude abominations generally aren't exactly subtle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. So, right. So, we can say that this happens at more or less the same time. Jackalor is looking around the general area for signs, while Halfdan is essentially catching up with Vivian. I'm assuming you're communicating, and
Yeah.
you can try and track them for the next stage together if you wish.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, Alden. Yeah, we got some
Vivian!
buggies
And
loose.
I go and hug Vivian.
And then you see just past her what she has done to those two poor people.
Oh no. Also, by the way, I need to roll this.
Is
Okay,
that for? Oh, for not
Strength.
smashing her?
Yeah, I remember I'm a fucking bear hugger.
Sure.
All right.
Censoring the torpor again? Well, shit.
So what the fuck
Alright.
happened here? What happened here?
Doggos got hungry.
Doggos? Like actual dogs?
Kinda.
Okay, well, do you know where they went?
Was about to continue tracking.
Well, let's go then, because this doesn't
I
look
think
good.
one of them's right there, aren't they?
No. They aren't. They've both left. They're moving as a pack. However many
Okay,
they are.
well, yeah, let's go find them. There's tracks this way.
Yep, those are definitely bloody paw prints. You're probably gonna need more than a mind wipe to properly fix this breach. Given the half-eaten body and bloody paw prints.
Figure we could try that later. Right now we need to
Yeah.
stop any further stuff. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, with your plan.
Okay, so previously you were rolling tracking at what, an 8, I think? At an 8. Okay, so Halfdan actually knows how to track. This is gonna be slightly different. Give me a charisma survival then to help instruct Vivian as to what to look for. Because in the city it's difficult to track
difficulty-
without fuck ton of aspects. Just a 6, you are just instructing her as she goes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'll let you lower the difficulty to 6 for that. Epic.
it was already a 6 because of my aspects.
It wasn't at 6, it was 6 for medicine. Or 3 for medicine.
3
oh,
for
right,
medicine.
no. Right, it was at 6. So sure, make it a 4. I'm confused. I was looking at the Auspex roll accidentally because, hey, you have a lot of dice in that. So, meanwhile, Jackal, how are you looking around?
Probably trying to. Well, I'd probably have Michelle try as well, but yeah, I'd be looking for any signs of a disturbance.
Okay. Then, You both have equal aspects ratings, so just give me perception alertness at 6.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. So, yeah, you start doing a circle, and she just stops. Like 5 minutes, more or less, after Halfdan and Vivian left, and there are bloody paw prints.
Let us follow them.
And, yeah, your aspect senses are picking up ambulance sirens approaching rapidly.
I mean, could try and fix that part. I mean, unless this is like right at the scene of where Vivian found.
It's more or less right at the scene. You are parked in a way that won't make you immediately suspicious, but you can see the alleyway, and with the aspects, you can smell the blood stench coming from there.
I could try cleaning up the mess after the fucking cleaning up with the ambulances, but I don't know if there's anything going on still. Probably, yeah. So I think we'd continue on for now because, well, we do have the hospital.
You don't have the hospitals. You've been allowed to have the hospitals.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the problem. We're going to have to clean it up either way.
I mean, a perception alert this roll, Jackalope, to see if you notice the witness that you clearly need to either dominate or kill.
Guilty.
Darkened alleyway, slumped down. Base of 9 down to 5.
That might be problematic. Okay, but
Yeah,
they
you
might.
see that one of the shapes, you see it shift slightly. Yep, something's still alive in there, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, we could just dominate the fucking ambulance to not arrive, but no, that's not gonna be feasible. Not really. There's too many. Yeah, no, we'll just have to continue on.
Okay, get back in the car and drive.
Yeah.
I think that's a wit stealth roll to not look suspicious. Michelle has no stealth,
yeah.
but okay, she does get something.
Yay. Still better dice than me.
Do you have survival, Jackalope?
Oh.
So, you and Michelle are gonna be... One of you has to take the lead. Who do you volunteer?
I volunteer Michelle to take the lead.
Okay.
I believe she's better at this.
Since your aspect is significantly lower, you are rolling tracking at an 8. So you may attempt this.
I do have Auspex 4, that's probably not significantly lower.
You have the same aspect rate.
Oh.
Vivian's base was at 6, because tracking in the city is mildly hard.
Oh, so she has the same as me, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Hey, I helped.
Okay. Well, you have to double back over the trail, but you haven't lost. Meanwhile, yeah, you guys follow along, and the areas you go to get less and less peopled in an obvious way, and till finally, up ahead, you see a shed with a door that's swinging slightly in the wind. Probably in someone's backyard. House looks pretty bad, might even be abandoned.
Vivian, Stay
Hey.
behind me. And I approach cautiously.
Okay, make a dex stealth roll.
Obfuscate and try and look at it.
Difficulty.
6.
Six.
This is contested versus Hell Doggo.
He's probably gonna win. Hey. Aw.
You hear a pair of low growls just rise from within the shed.
Now, these are doggos. Can I use, yeah, I think again, animalism 1 and try and communicate to the doggos?
You have to catch their eyes first.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. And it's
Oh, yeah,
one
it
at
does,
a time,
it does.
so you can risk talking to one of them, but the problem is the other one is free to rip your throat out while you're doing that. So keep that in mind as well.
Oh, that looks like it's time to go kill him.
Let's see. You must establish eye contact. They're not currently attacking you, and you can see the, glow in the eye, dark eyes from within the darkness, so you can try before going closer.
Just in case one of them jumps me, I'm going to spend 2 blood points to activate Fortitude for automatic successes, and then try and talk to one of them.
Okay.
Trying to sort of calm it down and be friendly
Okay,
to
how
it.
do I want to handle that? Okay, depending on how long you talk, we're gonna say that this is a kind of like a turns thing. Every couple of minutes of, of talking to them, you might need to renew for. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay.
Okay, so the moment you establish contact, yeah, it's speaking back at you. Their low growl is essentially, not master, not back, our territory, leave.
I'm gonna ask them, who is your master?
Okay, how
Do it.
would it respond to this?
The old man on top of the mountain.
Fuck off, Epic.
Start the anime training sequence.
It ignores the question. Is it a predator? Is it weak? Has it come to submit?
Is Vivian nearby? Like looking at me maybe from outside or something?
Quick glance around. She is nowhere to be seen.
Of course she is. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it is dark, right? I only just see their glowing eyes.
Yep.
Correct.
But you can pop your own Eyes of the Beast if you want.
Yeah,
or-
I was gonna do that to see them and see what's exactly like that so wrong, like so bad about them. So yeah, Boop, protein 1.
There you go. You can take a look at the doggo now.
And that is one mean doggo.
Let me stretch that out.
That is a big doggo.
Sorry. I'm laying down right now. Can't see the doggo.
Yeah, this is more or less what they look like. That you can see right now. The extra teeth aren't extended. They look on the surface like normal dogs, just batshit crazy.
Fun thing. I don't know how to talk to animals. What do I say to an animal?
Okay, while you're trying to figure out what to say next, it takes one step forward and it says, "It submits. It makes a kill for us."
God damn it. I'm gonna take it down. So, when I hear that, I'll still have Protein 1 activated. I'll take out my claws. And blood buff dexterity by 2.
Yeah, when they see you do that, you just see extra rows of teeth extend out of where they've been concealed inside their mouth, and they both start stepping forward and going to one side each, like that.
Okay, let me just place myself on the map as well.
So, Bacon, what's happening is these fuckers have traced a pair of Byron's fleshcrafted dogs who have killed a person and caused a masquerade breach. And then we just failed negotiations.
Yeah, I'm not
You don't,
talking.
you don't negotiate with terrorists, Demi.
You mean
Oh
monstrosities?
wait, you're a terrorist, Demi. That's what you negotiate with terrorists.
Stupid terrorist. You disgusting sand people.
Okay, so what would you like to do, Demi?
Yeah, let me just prep my blood. So since I buffed that, okay, so I'm there. I am going to.
Flesh of Marble?
I don't think I have to.
Everyone, please write F in chat for our glorious Gaggerel Elder.
Oh my fucking god! And that
Because-
was his first mistake.
I mean, they're doggos. I wouldn't see them much of a threat. You know, they're just doggos.
They're
Why would I just-
vicissitude doggos. They're natural by definition. The other threat.
Fought Zimicine Schlachta before. It's K.
Yes, you would
These are
know.
famous last words.
Demi, you would
Yeah,
know how strong and deadly a Shlachta can be.
Yeah, proper one especially.
Fine.
It's up
I mean,
to
you don't have to.
but
It's a matter of do you want to.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll go full defensive for the moment while I'm getting my flesh. Actually, no, flesh of marble is instant.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, you can just
so yeah,
pop it, same as Fortitude.
I'll pop flesh of marble and then just go on a bitch. Boom.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, for a moment.
Actually, I still have 1 blood point technically remaining. Gonna buff strength up to 3.
Strength, not stamina.
Oh. There's what
You will survive, right?
It's fine. Both doggos will split twice and try to rip everything off.
Oh. Didn't we have a rule about changing splitting?
Yes, but you're going full defensive. If you're splitting,
Yeah.
then the extractions
No, he's not
happen
going
at
full
the
de-
end
he's
of the
attacking
round.
Well, he's
God damn it,
attacking
shut
the.
fuck up, Jack Lord.
Well, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was full defensive, but because I had to spend a turn for a flesh.
Oh,
marble, but I
right.
don't have to.
You did decide to go for it instead.
Yeah.
Then they're still gonna split. They want to do damage. But your
Fine.
attack will hit after their first 2 attacks hit. And before their second 2 hit. So let's roll the first 2 attacks. They have an effective strength rating of 6. And their bites are +3 because they are douchebags. So that's 10 dice of lethal on each of those. Actually, that is halved because you activated Flesh of Marble, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I instantly soak that. Fortitude. Okay, that I need to roll.
Did you activate it for this turn?
You remember that you said fortitude would last for a minute or something. Didn't you?
It would through the conversation, but it wouldn't for essentially combat.
Oh, so it's already gone then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Then.
That was to make sure they didn't suddenly jump you. Since you're initiating it, you know.
Yeah, okay. So that's 2 attacks to soak. So I got it is lethal, right?
Oh yes.
Okay.
They have extra teeth that hook backwards and just shred things as they pull at the
So-
wound. Have fun with that.
Aw, take 2.
And
Too lethal.
suddenly it's real. These things can actually hurt you.
Oh, yeah, fucking 3 rows of goddamn motherfucking teeth. Who thought this was a good idea?
Byron.
Byron?
I
Yeah.
know.
He made them better. He made them perfect. Well, friends, the only people that understand.
Love it.
So, launch your attack. I think you are going for the one on the right.
Yep. So that is I buffed to dexterity, so that's 7 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind that you are at -1.
Oh yeah, that's her. So 6.
Yeah, roll it properly.
same shit. So yeah, strength +1. That's not going to do shit damage. So that's 4.
All right. They are no longer normal ghouls by any stretch. But you did hurt it. The soak fails. And yeah, cutting into it, you can feel that, yeah, the muscles don't really react like a living thing anymore. At least the top layer, it's like they're resistant. The way a vampire would.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure I could almost insta-give them with Battle Blood, though.
You could.
Yeah.
That would probably
fuck
still
your
work.
blood.
I mean, they'd probably get a soak roll at least.
Okay, so the one you hurt launches his second attack. Tokens, because I have one sheet for both. And the one you didn't hurt misses. It didn't expect you to be aggressive. Most people are afraid of them. God damn it, doggos. Why are you so bad?
Okay.
Uh,
Right, it was my turn. I didn't. Actually, is this the same turn or no? This is the other turn, right?
this is the same turn because they were splitting.
Oh right. Yeah, splitting comes at the end now.
Yeah. Keep in mind, for the next turn, you are definitely a +1 for being engaged with 2 things at the same time that are working as a team.
Yeah, scrubs.
Yeah. How long until he gets murdered or we arrive?
You are probably in the neighborhood trying to pick up the trail again for the umpteenth time, but the doggos were trying to be stealthy as they left the scene. So
Fuck
you're
it.
gonna... Yeah. Halfdan is gonna be either dead or victorious by the time you arrive.
Turns out it takes an hour, still isn't completed. We arrive, murder both of them. What the fuck was taking so long?
Oh. Stormbird. That this is my golden opportunity. I could get so much protein. Michelle, watch for people coming.
No.
Slut.
I'd be half tempted to stop, kill, well, not kill, but like torture Michelle so she doesn't eat him.
A bit from that. He's like worth
Yes,
what?
I'm.
4, maybe even 5 discipline points. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
old.
but that's beside the point. I'm going to drag him over to the fucking prince instead.
Okay, let's continue, shall we?
I assume you're continuing to try and attack Demi.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just gonna split blood like candy. I'm gonna be spending 2 4 out of successes on Fortitude.
Okay. Don't wanna risk getting fucked. Right. Hey, the other one is hurt. So rolls it slightly lower, but still. Is it rounding down or rounding up for flesh of marble? Round down. Okay, good. The book tells us good things.
So that's a 1 dice. Oh, no,
So-
my bad.
Yeah,
So
that.
that's no damage.
Yep, that does nothing.
Okay, time to hit the same bitch again. This time it's actually right. I forgot to declare the too late. Fuck it. So that's 6 dice, and since I'm engaged with 2 of them, that's difficulty 7 to hit one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Still a hit.
Hit.
No damage.
Wow, Scrub.
I mean, you could just bare your throat. They might accept a surrender still.
No.
Good joke.
I mean, they might.
Yeah, like your. Yeah, let's all make that joke.
So,
I'm soaked.
yep. And the other one is also soaked.
Easy.
This is
Okay.
kind of disappointing.
Where is
I was
the
made to
wound
tank, not
penalties?
You need someone to to be your glass cannon.
Yeah, that's the point. I'm the tank. I need the DPS.
I can be your DPS.
No, fuck off.
Uh,
I'd pair amazing with a good brew, huh?
no.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so next turn. What do?
That's. I think that's too expensive. Let me see. Yeah.
You do have Soothe the Beast. You could try and see if that works on them.
I was thinking about that, but I need to kill them.
They need to die.
They need to die. So yeah, I'll spend 1 blood point just to activate 1 fortitude.
Uh-huh. Saving your resources.
Yeah, and 1 more blood point just to up my strength to 4.
Mm-hmm. The doggos. Shit, he's resistant. They're gonna try and focus attack instead this round.
Focus attack.
As in single attack.
Oh,
So that's 4 and that's 5 for
damn.
damage.
Yeah, that's I need to
Actually, no,
soak
that was
3
supposed to
now.
be a 5. I roll that. There.
Okay, so I need to soak a 3 and a 2.
Yes. Make sure that you count out the unactivated fortitude properly, because you have
Yep,
3 dice
yep.
from that.
Wow. Thanks,
You're
dice.
gonna die.
So I'm at that was for the first one. So I'm at mauled, 10 out of 10.
Fucking Scrub.
Oh, that's
And next
beautiful.
one is. Thanks,
Okay.
dice. How about you fucking even it out a little bit?
Wow.
If you are activating fortitude and healing at the same time, then it does count as an auto success on the stamina for healing and acting.
Oh, I didn't know that. That would have been nice to know.
I mean, it works just as potence.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but I didn't declare, so shit me, right? So
You can do that at next turn. Heals kick in at when you declare them.
Gets
time to
murdered
hit.
anyway.
So now I have.
-2.
Yeah, I was thinking like that's 4. See, I got 5 dice at 7. Get a hit, please. God damn, I fucking love the dice.
Okay.
What did you roll?
You leap at the doggo, and nope, you're going down on the ground.
Oh no, I'm on the ground. Oh no.
I knew it. That's why I posted the F. That's why I did it. I fucking knew this would happen.
And thus ends the Anarch cause.
By doggos.
Fucking hell.
Byron did a what the fuck, Bacon?
no.
Bacon, no.
It was supposed to be a tombstone, but it fucking
So
broke.
it's good to know that dogs are more effective than a jackalour.
Huh.
You haven't even seen me in combat yet.
That doesn't fucking
Hey,
matter.
I'm sorry to say this, but I think I need to lay down for a little while.
Okay,
Yeah.
Epic. Vivian
You
is
do
that.
watching, Halfdan slowly die to doggos, by the way.
He's dying.
That goes bad.
I mean, you might want to roll for him to notice the fact that there's someone looking for these doggos around.
It's fine, Epic. I'll handle your end of it semi-competent. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm presuming Halfdan's going to mention the whole possible assassination and everything. She'll try and investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll wake up before she's needed for anything else.
Yeah. Go ahead and get better.
Don't die on us, damn it.
I'll just leave this running. I'll probably be back on in like an hour or something. I don't know.
Okay. By the way, Bacon.
Yep.
So, at some point, Andy informs you that there might be a masquerade breach, and that the regent and the sheriff have been informed and are handling.
Oh.
So you do
Do I have-
technically know that something is going on. You just think that Halfdan isn't there or isn't gonna die horribly, etc.
So,
I did inform him it was Byron's doing.
Yep.
do I know that if the regent has dominate?
Yeah.
He's
The amateur mirror.
premier. He has
I mean,
My
dominated.
definition.
I just, he can dominate people. He probably will do fine. If they don't come back or give any notice, we do something.
Very well, sir.
Also, yeah, are you going to inform him about the stuff I said to the Seneschal? Other stuff?
About what specifically? Remind me.
The werewolves?
Ah, yes. He also informs you that the regent said that later on he might be able to provide some magic to block or do something to the werewolves, some kind of magic defense.
Oh, good. If you talk, see him says that I will do almost all possible to help him to set up the ward.
Mm-hmm. So, Demi,
Mm.
the way Protean 5 works is, if you pour 3 blood points into it, you turn into mist in a
Become
single
mist.
turn.
Yep.
Or as soon as your action comes around, essentially. So you could run away like a little bitch.
But I don't run away.
Okay. Next round, what do?
This is how you die, Demi.
Probably.
He can handle it.
Um,
If you don't die and get tortured instead, I'm going to just bring you to the fucking prince or something. Unless, well, Epic saves you.
I mean, probably Epic's gonna save me.
He would
Yeah,
hide his
99%
body if the doggos didn't eat him.
Yeah. I was going to spend 3 blood points on Fortitude. And do 1 blood point on healing Mauled. Healing 1 lethal.
You can... All blood you spend on Fortitude counts as 1 blood point for per turn limit, so you can heal up to 3 points while activating any amount.
Yeah, but I don't have much blood left.
Huh? I don't know. Healing might be worth more than
Dying. Fair enough. I'll spend
than fortitude as well. Because there's always a chance the doggos will fuck up.
You can always just spend
Oh.
1 point of fortitude and just take the automatic success on healing while acting.
I've already tried, soaking normally. Dice don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're gonna heal, you might as well heal up, put as much as you can in it.
Demi.
Yeah.
So, what do?
Okay, fine. I'll do. Okay. I'll do 2 for soaking with fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
And spend 3. Actually, no, not 3. Going down to. And 2 to heal.
2 to heal. Okay. Saving a bit for the escape when this goes south.
Perhaps.
Okay. And what are you actually doing?
Trying to finish off this motherfucking bitch.
Uh-huh. Go and then try that. The bitch is gonna try and finish you.
Yeah, so my healing whatnot comes at the end, right? When my turn comes,
No,
or...
it comes-
No, the healing
It goes
kicks in
first.
right away. So
Okay,
you're good. So,
sort
Oh
of.
god.
Sort of.
Jesus fucking Christ, this dog is...
Epidemic.
so they have a
If Demi-
9 base damage due to 6 strength and +3 on the shark bite. So that's a 5 and a 6 on the
Hold on.
lethal scale.
Oh god.
So I need to soak 1. So I have 5.
You end up activating 2
God damn.
fortitude.
Then I say 3.
You originally said 3 and then you switched to 2. And healing 2.
2 healing, 3 fortitude.
Yeah, you can't spend that much. Actually, you can spend that
Yeah,
much.
you
Yeah.
can. You know what? I might have misheard. I'll let you have this one, but I really think you said 2. See,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
feeling sorry for you because you're gonna die here.
Yeah, because fucking love the dice. So yeah, I take 1 damage from that, so I'm back to wounded. And the other one is auto-soaked.
Yep. Go ahead and launch your strike at the doggo.
Okay, and because I'm -2 and I need to kill this one bitch, I'm gonna be spending 1 willpower point.
Can't. On attacks.
No, to ignore wound penalties.
Ah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that would be make me at full 7 again.
This is an enjoyable fight for Halfdan fighting for his life.
Yep,
Got it.
probably. So that's like +1, so I have 3 and 1. That's 5 dice. Hey.
Okay. What does Helldog have for effective soak? Helldog has a lot of... Helldog does not have enough. Helldog is hurt.
Oh. The hell dogs
Is
have
Helldog frenzied?
Well, actually, they go. Point. Can Helldog resist frenzy? Or is Helldog gonna do something stupid? Helldog isn't gonna do anything stupid. So, next round. Have that, what do?
Yep. Mm. Mm.
The battle is nearly won, but you're also nearly dead.
What would Halvdan do? And if I try to mist away, don't have that much.
I mean, they're gonna
Yeah,
take
but you
one
might
more
die
attack on
before
you
that.
each. But
I mean, I know. They're just gonna try and attack and attack.
oh, But that's the thing. You are down to fucking 2 blood points.
Yep.
Oh dear.
You can't miss properly, can you?
It would take him 1 turn. So the doggos he would need to, activate the mist and then
Yeah,
Not
but
die.
it doesn't take 3 blood points.
it takes it takes none, but it takes 3 turns and you can shorten it by pouring blood into it.
Oh, okay.
What would Halvdan do?
Cry.
No, you know what? Fuck it. Risk it all, baby. Let's use. I'm gonna try to heal try to heal wounded, and try to finish off this one motherfucking dog.
Are you putting any blood into fortitude?
I don't have any blood to put into fortitude.
Then you're gonna need to roll stamina plus fortitude plus survival at 8 to be able to heal and act.
Yep. Yep, that's 10.
Okay, go ahead and roll it now, because it'll matter.
Okay. And their Storper gets horribly mauled.
Yep,
I
probably.
have a feeling that might be a thing, yes. Actually, I have no fucking idea how strong you are, what your reserves are. That is me being stupid. No, the wounded doggo starts retreating.
Hmm.
He's gonna spend a doggy willpower point. And
The
he's
one who's
gonna take
retreating?
off running.
Oh.
How does that make you feel, Demi? Violated?
Well, right now I'm hungry for blood, so no, I'm feeling hungry.
Uh-huh.
Hungry for doggo blood.
Well, on that note, start rolling me self-control at 4 for smell of blood. At 1 dice because you're out of blood.
Oh.
That's instant friendly. It's a good thing Epic was obfuscated.
Okay. You're now ignoring wound penalties.
Yay.
One of the doggos is gone. The beast will try to grapple the doggo that is left.
And is it funny that I was just going to do that as well? So yes, I will try and grapple and bite this fucker. That would be the proper, appropriate thing.
If you want, you can split between planting the kiss and initiating the grapple.
Let's do it. So I'd have 7. Let's go for 4-3.
Okay. Both are at 6.
Okay, that's the grapple.
Okay.
And that's the bite.
Okay. You are gonna need...
To roll 2 damages, right?
You need to roll... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Because... Yeah. The doggo... You just sucked the life right out of it.
That was fast.
Dogs don't have a lot of life force, and it's weird how vampire stuff works. So yeah, you just rip into it.
Oh, that was fast.
You've done that from the start.
Yeah, if I fucking knew, would have loved it.
So you get 2 blood points. Congratulations.
Wow. It's two blood points. That's
You
amazing.
are now infected with Vicissitude.
Oh.
Okay, Demi. Perception survival to track the second one.
Difficulty?
It can't get far because of it only has so much willpower, and it's not gonna spend all of it. It's mostly gonna try and hide, so just a 6.
Am I still ignoring win penalties?
Yes.
Bitch, you can't hide.
You know, there's a look of doggy surprise on its face as it sees your face just descending like, ah.
And I'd like to try and eat this guy too.
Sure.
Same thing.
It does technically have higher initiative. So, it would get a chance to try and counterattack once before you are able to plant a kiss on it. But it's rolling at 8 because it's in a crap position. Still gonna hit. Or not.
Or not. So now I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm afraid to just grab and bite like a bitch real fast.
Yeah, you already grabbed him. So just
Ah.
roll to see if you can plant a kiss on this turn. Because it would be
Full-
funny if it
full
managed
dice?
to kill you.
Yeah, full dice pool then.
Yes. Yeah.
It-
Another 2
No.
blood points.
Woohoo.
And we're gonna take a break here while everyone suggests bear and potentially owl features that Demi's might pick up.